And let me know if you're fairly new out there, if that's the case for you. I know my nephew out in Arizona has been reselling, and when he calls me and asks me a question, I'm 99% sure it's going to be about... Hello everybody, welcome to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Hope you guys are doing great out there. I have so many, sometimes I hate saying this because they're like, I don't have any sales, and then they get mad at me. So, oh well, I'll say I have 41 sales, actually 42. There's a Bonanza sale in there. $1,343.54. Now, I'm not going to do them all on this video. We're going to do some on this video. We're going to do some on the next video because this was, more than one day of sales here. I'm going to get everything I have to get out of here today. And then I'm going to get a few things out of here tomorrow that I can get out of there tomorrow. I don't have 1 day shipping. I have 2 days shipping and handling. Makes my life quite a bit easier, even though you don't get that discount for being top rated and offering that 1 day shipping. But you know what? Sanity's worth some money too. So I have a question from a viewer today that I'm going to address a little bit about shipping. Obviously, you can't get into everything with shipping, but I'm going to answer a couple of those questions. Had somebody ask for a shed tour. I'm like, well, I kind of tour you around every single time, but ask some specific things. So we're gonna do that too. Let's take a look at some of these great sales. I just had enough time to feed Pepper some treats before I come back and get these, and I heard 2 more sales. I don't do cha-chings in here because it kind of interrupts the show, but I heard my buzzer go off on my phone. 2 more sales in like the last 30 seconds. Crazy, sales are going crazy. How are your sales? Are they good? Are they bad? I've heard both lately in the comments. I've also seen some comments. I go and watch a lot of live shows, and I go into other people's chats and just kind of listen to what's going on. I listen to a bunch of other YouTube resellers. I love that, how I learn things. And sometimes I forget where I learn them, but I become a better picker by watching other pickers over the years. And I picked up a Stearns. This is a Pro Ski life jacket. These things are expensive, y'all. And you pick them up cheap enough, sometimes people get rid of them for $1 or $2. That's all for $25 plus shipping. That's not bad. That one went to a viewer, I think. Although I'm not positive it's to a viewer. I just say that because this person also bought Tupperware. So I assume that if they're buying Tupperware and life jackets, they're trying to support me somehow. So thank you for that. I think this is the other item right here. And I'll have to look at the price. But, I love selling this kind of stuff. It's what I find up here. It's what I sell, and I'm pretty happy with it. So let me look at the price. All right, all in on these, $41. That's shipped out as well. And, Carrie, I think the name was. If you are a viewer, thank you so much. This jacket right here, brand new these days, is probably $60 for a Stearns jacket. Plus, you get the cool 90s vibe on it too, and some Tupperware headed your way. When I started doing this 21 years ago now, going out to garage sales, buying stuff to resell, you could find this stuff all the time. I would find an NES system, multiples, every time I'd go out. I remember finding one with the box and the styrofoam and everything with it, and it just was in great shape. And I'm like, and $5 they wanted for it. Imagine how much we get for it now. Anyway, this one I picked up for just $1 or $2, and it sold for $20. They like those duck hunt. It's why those TVs sell, by the way. If you ever see me sell those CRT TVs like that, I better not do that. Can't shoot you. Can't pet you with it either. So those CRT TVs, those old ones, you can't play duck hunt on the TVs they have now. So people get those old gaming systems or those old gaming TVs, and that's why that market is good. So $20 on that one. Sold a couple of Plush, not high-end Plush at all. Matter of fact, it's some of the lower-end stuff as far as price-wise, but still cool. And it has to, I would think it's going to a viewer because there's 2 of them as well. Crystal, if you are, thank you. That reminds me, I have to do that signed Matt Part-Time Pickers hat giveaway that we did a few videos ago. Got to give that away at the end of the video here today. So this one right here, Build-A-Bear, and that one up there. Can y'all see it? A Simba. Those 2 went out for just $15 plus shipping, but we're into them for $1. So there's still a decent profit. And guess what? Plush never break. Love it. Right? Are you Plush? Huh? No? I like to make boots plush. No, I wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't. That's your daughter, isn't it? Hey, now I remember. I was looking at that price. I'm like, that seems a little low. So it is Crystal sent me a message, and she's like, hey, if I buy both of these, you swing me a deal, and asked for a price, and then I gave her a little bit better discount. I think I did anyways, Crystal. And so you got a great deal there, and those are headed out your way. I saw this back here. I've got a few hats going out to some folks for a Trash Cash podcast, but this right here, I don't want to show you the address on the other side, reminded me of something when I was a little kid. Did anybody ever send letters to people and ask for an autograph? I used to do it with baseball players all the time. I remember sending one to Nolan Ryan in Texas, and I got his address through this book. You could get it, and I sent him a little self-addressed stamp envelope and a card and asked for an autograph, and they sent one back. It was signed, and I thought, that's pretty cool. Somebody did that with me, and so I sent him a couple things back. So pretty cool. What else? What did we get? I can't remember. I'm losing my mind here, y'all. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Hydration kit. That's what it was. Speaking of good deals, when I bought this, paid a couple bucks. I thought I could make a little bit more, but only got 12 plus shipping is all I got on this. I think we could have got a little bit more, but you know what? I'll take it, I guess. We're making like $8 profit on it, and it's pretty darn easy. See, I can't put that there. I'm going to have to kick you out. You think you're the star of the show, don't you? You think you're the star of the show. You probably are. It's a little old Schuko car here. It's an old Mercedes, I believe. And this one's pretty cool. It's, here, look, let me show you the bottom. It says made in Western Germany. I love it. This kind of thing I would put in my classroom so my high school students could, when we're going through the Cold War, kind of get an idea of the age of it. So, you know, Cold War manufacturing and stuff, where things would say like made in occupied Japan. How about the Marshall Plan and all that in Europe, and kind of make a point using something like this. But $35 for that guy plus shipping. I think the biggest struggle for new resellers, people who haven't been selling very long, is shipping. And let me know if you're fairly new out there, if that's the case for you. I know my nephew out in Arizona has been reselling, and when he calls me and asks me a question, I'm 99% sure it's going to be about shipping. And looking at his listings, you know, I don't do store reviews and stuff, but looking at his store, he's my nephew, I got to do a store review. He's got his shipping messed up a lot, and I've been able to help him a little bit with it. So when I got this question the other day, you may remember the video, I tried to answer it, but I wasn't sure if I had it correct. And now there's a little bit more clarity. So let me read this to you. It's from Teresa, so let me read this. Got to watch your video from yesterday. It was awesome that you read my message, tried to answer some of my questions. I did find the videos that you mentioned. Those videos helped out a lot. I just have a couple more questions. So I have made shipping videos. I think somebody could make a YouTube channel just about shipping. I really do. There's so much content and so many different things. It would get repetitive, but those videos, you know, would get hit all the time from people who are starting out trying to learn. Some of the videos that I have, the evergreen videos, are about shipping, and people are going to go on and watch those videos. One of my most popular videos was about regional rate shipping, which I hardly ever use, but it does come in handy from time to time. If I read this, just let me say there's a couple things. One is, just by hearing the question sometimes, it takes me back to when I was a teacher, you know, listening to a question sometimes tells me, the question itself sometimes tells me where the person is at, because I've heard those type questions and I already understand the confusion. And so sometimes that's what I'm reading into some of these. Second thing is, there's not always one answer. Sometimes there's multiple answers, and just like I always say, you know, resellers should never talk about politics, religion, or what kind of printer they use. Or they shouldn't talk about calculated versus free versus flat rate shipping, because everybody has an opinion on it. So I actually do all kinds of different ways. So I'm going to answer it in a couple different ways. And if there's any of you experienced resellers out there, go ahead and comment below, and you can tell them I'm nuts and this is what you do, because actually different places in the country, you're better off doing different things, and it gets even more complicated. See what I mean by having a channel about it? There's actually a few questions. I'm just going to do two of them really quick. With first class shipping, you said they go up in 4-ounce increments. 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces. Is there a set price for each of those increments, or do they change? All right, so we'll start with this. And then the second part of the question is, I know there are set prices for priority boxes. And so that question actually tells me you're probably making a mistake with your priority boxes. Probably. Maybe not, but I think it's possible. So let's look at the first class shipping for just a second. There used to be set prices for all of those increments, but that was changed a few years ago. So that distance, the distance it's traveling per weight class, makes a difference in the price. Now, at the first class level, it's not that big of a deal. What a lot of people do, I see a lot of people, hey, if it's, 8 ounces, it's going to be $5. That's what they're going to charge. They're going to charge $5 across the board. They're going to gain a little bit. Actually, let's say, I've seen people do this. I've seen people do for all of the first class shipping, $5 on it, because some of it's going to be cheaper and some of it's going to be more expensive, and they'll make a little bit of money here and they'll lose a little bit of money here, but in the end, it'll even out. And they'll just do it that way. I don't do it that way because I want to give the people who are close to me the best price, because I want to get it to them shipped really quick and have very little chance for return in a long distance. And so I'm going to do it a little bit different. I actually do calculated shipping. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put, and this is where I'm different, so forgive me. I'll put calculated shipping. Let's say it's an 8 ounce package. I'll put calculated shipping at 4 ounces. Because I know I'm getting a little bit of kickback from eBay and I'm trying to make it a little cheaper. Or if I put a flat rate cost on them, I'll put the flat rate cost at about $3.85. Sometimes I'll tell my wife when she does first class shipping, just look at the high number under calculated. They'll show you what the calculated shipping is going to be. The spread of prices. This buyer might pay this buyer might pay this. Take the low end of it and make that your set price, because you're going to get a kickback a little bit on that anyways. And then if you want to up your price $1 or something, because people are psychological creatures, man, you really have to, my dad won't buy, sorry if you're listening to this, Pop, he won't buy something if the shipping is too high. Regardless if the total cost of something is cheaper, if that shipping price is too high, he thinks he's getting ripped off, he's not going to buy it. Sorry, Pop. To me, it doesn't make a difference, right? You just put it all together, and whatever the lowest price is, that's the one I'm grabbing. And so the psychology of it, I think, is important. So I try to keep that shipping cost to the buyer as low as I can, even if it means bumping up the price of the item $1 or $2. All right, so hopefully that answers that part of the question. Is there are no set prices, but you can look at that range, and if you want to set the price for each of those, maybe you can write it down on a note card or something at 4 ounces. If it's a 4 ounce item, I'm going to charge this. If it's a 5 ounce item, I'm going to charge this. Take the span of prices if somebody's near you or all the way across the country, and then come up with an average and make that your average shipping price as a flat rate. So there's one way to do it. Now, as far as the priority mail question, there are priority mails that are set prices. They're definitely set prices for flat rate shipping boxes, medium, flat rate shipping, large. But those are almost never, ever the right way to ship. And I see viewers ship stuff to me all the time in flat rate boxes, and they are not getting the best deal. Almost always, unless you have really, really, really heavy stuff and it's coming all the way across country, giving a flat rate box is almost never the correct way to go. You are much better off doing just exactly what I said. If you want to do flat rate shipping, come up with a price. If you're going to ship this item here, this item's going there, come up with a price in between so you win some, you lose some, and make that your flat rate for a 2-pound box, your flat rate for a 3-pound box, your flat rate for a 4-pound box. You're much better doing that. Or you could do my method and do calculated shipping on the item. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll reduce the pounds because I know they're going to overprice the shipping to somebody. And I don't want people all the way on the other side of the country to buy my stuff. I want to give a better deal to the people right around me so I can sell it really quick so they can get a good deal, and it goes out quick and it gets there fast because they're right next door. And the last question that I finally grasped, and it probably should have grasped it the first time you asked it. The question is actually pretty simple. It's, all that you calculate, all the money that comes in. So if you sell an item for $40 plus shipping, and the plus shipping that they were charged is the inflated price because you did calculated, or maybe you didn't do calculated, maybe you did a flat rate, and it was $20. So $40 plus flat rate, $20 shipping, and so you have $60. The question is it okay to ship it out for $9 and not give them a refund? So yeah, if you do flat rate shipping, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, and you definitely can do it that way. And it's that, they agreed to the flat rate shipping price, so they're okay with it, I guess. Now, I would say this, that I wouldn't change the style of shipping. In other words, I wouldn't go from priority mail to parcel select and have it show up 6 days later. If they paid for priority mail, you need to get it. You either need to send it priority mail, or you need to send it, if UPS guarantees it in the same time frame and you want to go UPS ground, that doesn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me as a buyer either if you can get a little bit cheaper. But yeah, you need to either ship it out the way that they bought it, or you need to ship it out in a comparable way. Now, a lot of people just put standard shipping rates, and then they get to choose the cheapest way to get it to them, and that'll work too. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, this one's kind of sad to leave. Here's an old Angel bucket hat. Goes back to my days. We actually had season tickets. Well, we did. My dad had a season ticket. Too cheap to buy me a season ticket. I'm kidding. And this was, I almost guarantee this was a stadium giveaway. Maybe not, but I remember them, these old bucket hats. And that one right there sold for $16 plus shipping. And the person asked, hey, can you ship this out pretty quick? And so I skipped ahead. This is actually probably not supposed to go out till tomorrow, but that's okay. We're going to ship it out to a fellow Halo fan out there. Pretty cool little hat. It used to be a guy who'd sit up in the stands near us. His name, we called him Mr. C. And he would wear a bucket hat, and he had two paddles so that, taped up paddles when he'd clap them together so the whole stadium could hear him. That was back when the Angels were, well, 86 we were pretty good, I guess, until the Red Sox series. Oh, well, $16 plus shipping. Probably going to ship that out in the 10 by, I can't even remember, 10 by 7 by 5 box. Is that what it is? 10 by 7 by 5 box. Because it sits a little higher as opposed to 8 by 6 by 4. I don't want to crush it. Although, you know what? This one fold down a little bit. I might stick it in that. But it reminds me to thank Christy for buying plans for the Commonwealth Picker shipping table. I appreciate it, Christy. Hope you enjoy. Out of all the cats I could sell, this is the cat that actually sold. Unfortunately. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. Kind of. Anyway, that one, Amy Longcomb. If you ever see that design, I don't see where there's a name. I think I Google Lensed this one because I couldn't figure it out. That cat right there sold for 30 bucks, I think is the price it sold for. That's going to be tough to get first class, but we'll give it a shot. Found these next items at the Treated Like Trash sale, which we found some pretty good stuff at that sale, actually. I think they were a quarter a piece. And they sold for 17 bucks. If I can find it. There we go, Philly. Look at her here. Cool Tools. That thing. Two different ones. And they're super light, so it's going to go out first class. Right there, look at that. Originally Roses, $1.99. Just some little toy tools. Play School branded. Still in the package. And that's pretty good. $17. I think we paid 50 cents. So there's not a great profit in there because you got to ship it. But let's say 5, 6, 7. There's still about $10 profit in those. Sold another record from that huge record lot. Creedence. Which I had pulled it out earlier so I didn't have to look. There it is. But it must have fallen back. That Creedence right there. I'll let me some Creedence for sure. $15 plus shipping on. That one had a lot of people ask me about how to ship them, and I talk about it often. I have a couple videos, but there's the boxes right here, and I'll put the videos up if you want to go watch those. $15 plus shipping. All right, Turner sold one of his own. He says this is his own personal toy. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And that little Spider-Man plush is from which Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3. And do you know what kind of Spider-Man that is?
Black Spider-Man.
Black Spider-Man. Symbiote? Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
That sold for $17 plus shipping. That's crazy good money for you, isn't it? More than enough money to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Did you go to practice today?
Yes.
Yeah? Who's your favorite baseball team?
Angels.
All right.
But
you like the Yankees because your mom likes the Yankees and Bubba likes the Yankees.
Jacob used to have this and he...
You know what? I got that shirt for Jacob at a garage sale years and years ago. You know that? Would you show him the back of it? Show him the back of it. Yep. I bought that for Bubba at a garage sale and now you're wearing it. Makes me happy. All right, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
Had a Bonanza sale. I've had a bunch of them this month already. 3 already in the month of April. And it is I got this for 50 cents, I think, maybe $1 at the 127 sale. And finally sold. It took a while to get listed, but it's a Doodle bear. It's got the little marker and you can write on it and it comes off and all that. And it sold out the door, and it is going to go first class, barely. And out the door on Bonanza, $21.29. Had a huge record buy by Sandy, a viewer. And I forgot to do it out there, so I figured I'd do it in here. Hi, it's Sandy. I think my first purchase from you was a Carpenter's record. I remember that, Sandy. I'm headed for home after 2 months in rehab and learning to walk again. Still got to improve a lot more, but I'm glad I'll be home by April 3rd. LOL, broke my wrist on April Fool's Day. Thanks for all the records. Gonna listen to them during my home health physical therapist visits and my workouts each day. That's very, very awesome. Thank you for the tips that you keep on giving, and I can't wait to start my reselling adventure in a couple of weeks. Sandy, thank you so much, and I'm going to show everybody the records you got. I think it's 112-ish plus shipping. So here we go. The cars, if I can do this without dropping anything. This is a great album cover right there. I thought about keeping it just to keep it up in the shed, but I didn't. Who's Greatest Hits? This one came from a different lot. This one came from a huge buy as well, but very, very cheap. 20 bucks for a huge box. Battlestar Galactica, Bay City Rollers, right there. That one's in great shape. Eric Clapton Just One at Night. That's a gatefold double album, I believe. Steppenwolf, 16 Greatest Hits. And Men at Work, another great cover. Almost kept that one as well. It's pretty cool. Sandy, thank you. And a thank you to Mark for getting an Enema Man. And it is, let's see, Undustry Emporium. That's his eBay store. And Mark, we hope on your eBay store, we hope this guy gets things moving for you. And what do you know? A Twisted Radio Waves. That's pretty cool. And we have just one more, I think, out there. Crazy. That sold for $9.99 free shipping. And I think I'm going to tell that whole story on the next episode. Can't wait. Sophie followed a little homeschool hustler in here today, and you got some Sonic, don't you?
Yep.
Did Bubba take you to Sonic, or was that your mama that went there? Okay. All right, Sophie wants some pretzel too.
Pretzel?
All right, who got some stuff today?
Sophie, Jamie, Jackie, Kevin, and Mark.
Jamie, Jackie, Kevin, and Mark, and they all got different things. I know Kevin got 2 fanny packs, one for him and one for his wife. And that Jamie, whoops, sorry. Jamie actually might be behind me, by the way, but I'm not positive.
Good girl.
Yeah, that's a good girl. All kinds of different sales today, right? And you guys got your work cut out for you this week, because we have, I think last time I counted, we have 16 sales. More coming in. Sophie wants to steal the show. Pepper stole the show today. I feel second rate. Yeah, I feel second rate.
Easy. Easy. That wasn't very good.
All right, Reagan.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthSticker.com. Easy. Now you won't follow me?
Shut the door for me, baby. Hey, I'm going to give you a quick tour, just really quick. They asked, like, what's below all this stuff? I never get to see it, so you go way back in the videos, you see me pick up this at a sale. I picked up this Blue Moon stockings. Obviously, I love blue. The California blue up here, of course, that came from Cincinnati Picker. That's the Beach Boys, you know, California theme there. These all came from viewers. This I bought at a yard sale, painted it blue. That came from a friend of mine. He was throwing out stuff. I'm like, that is way too cool of a picture to get rid of. And Blue Ridge Mama would never let me put it in the house. That came from Chris Patriot Picker, and we framed it. And it's actually a scrub. This is just a way to remind me to not be crazy and chasing after every single thing. Just relax sometimes. Got this from our buddy down in Appomattox. We got it from Rich the Auctioneer down there. And, you know, all these plates are from viewers. All of them. All the stickers here from all these folks. So, I don't know what you want a tour of exactly. Here's the upper part where we store everything. And then there's more storage up on the other side there. And, I don't know. I'm just trying to give you a peek into a few things here. Bought these all at yard sales, of course. And have blank media in here. A bunch of folks sending stuff to us. Got this a long time ago. I can't remember his name who made this for us. If you're still out there, let me know. This came from Uncle Bubba. Right there. Bought this at a sale. I don't know. What else can I show you here? Just kind of is what it is with all this stuff. And this is where we put the antique booth stuff here. Down on the bottom. Not always, but sometimes. This is unlisted inventory. And we're just constantly adding to it, of course. I've showed this before. American Bubble Boy and cleaning materials and, you know, all the stuff that goes with it. So, there you go. Bought this down at Virginia Found Goods. It's pretty cool. So I figured I'd buy that. Of course, this was a freebie in a sale a long time ago. Love it. And there's Turner. Come on in, bud. What's up? I'm giving him a tour. What do you got? You look like you're excited. What do you got?
Not.
What do you want?
Do your video first.
Do my video
Yeah.
first? All right.
They're going to be embarrassed.
I'm going to be embarrassed?
Yeah,
they're going to be embarrassed if you say something. All right, so I don't know. It is what it is right here. I'll definitely give you more if you want to get a closer look at something. Just let me know. Seems like every video I'm forgetting something lately. Forgot this Emerson DVD VCR combo, and it sold. It has a manual but no remote, so I don't know. $45 plus shipping. I'll take it. Look at how appropriate this is. Right here, California, tubular, awesome. Part-time picker, Santa Cruz design. Matt signed this hat, and we gave it away, and the winner is Tammy Arnett. Send me an email at commonwealthpicker@gmail.com. Send me your address, or you can go on Instagram, and we'll verify it and get this sent off to you. Congratulations, Tammy. Hey, a couple things really quick. First of all, the tape gun winner did respond to me, Tim. So that is headed your way from, let's see, South Carolina. It's headed your way. Congratulations on that one. And Megan B left 5 Buy Me a Piece of the Sheds. Buy me a coffee over on buymeacoffee.com/Commonwealth. Thank you, Meg. Read your message, and congratulations to you. And I hope you have success going forward. St. Jude is also, we do, if you're new to the show, we do $1 from every sale that gets purchased CommonwealthPicker.com store to one of the different charities. One of them is St. Jude, and just wanted you guys to know that this was the best month ever. Well, last month was the best month ever in sales out of CommonwealthPicker.com, and so we're making an extra donation to St. Jude and to the portion that's going to all the babies and moms that came out of St. Jude, that came out of the Ukraine and are still coming out of the Ukraine, and some of that money's headed that way. So thank you for that, and for all the affiliate links, even at Appraiseitnow.com. Seen a few of you send me messages about that. A few of you are using it for a couple of interesting items. There's a link below, and you can use that. But thank y'all for joining us today and every day. We really appreciate you, and I hope your sales are great, and we can't wait to see you next.